So please welcome the greatest governor anywhere, Governor Terry McAuliffe.
Thank you, Well, thank you, everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Please be seated. What a great day. The greatest secretary. I thank you. I thought for a second he said, what was it going to close the deal? I thought I was going to mention the kegerator in the governor's mansion. What a great honor to be here. Chairman Lee, I thank you for all you have done and your commitment and investment in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Mayor Chung, thank you for coming over, and we had a good discussion this morning, and I appreciate all your efforts. I would like to welcome, he's brand new to his position, Minister Chu is here with us today. This is his first official assignment. Understand Minister Chu's responsibility now. He is the ambassador's deputy in Washington. His job is all commerce and trade in the United States of America. So, folks, give him a great round of applause. And Minister Chu, let us be very clear. You may think in China there are 50 states, but in reality there is only one. It is the Commonwealth of Virginia. Every deal in China needs to be done here. Are you with me? Thumbs up? Okay, yeah. Well, Jay, thank you for trying to do your best imitation of me. I appreciate it. You missed one point. This is the greatest county, in the greatest state, in the greatest country in the globe. So I'd add that. And Steve, 5, was it? Chesterfield County, Chesterfield County, Chesterfield County, Chesterfield County, Chesterfield County, Chesterfield County. 6 times, so I get that. So we had a breakfast this morning at the mansion. We had our whole delegation. We had a great meeting. And there, after the result of that breakfast meeting, we had to talk about Tranlin and the next steps. We had 2 individuals who I now believe we've convinced them that the only place they should bring their new manufacturing is to the Commonwealth of Virginia. So I want to thank, first of all, Mr. Yu and Mr. Chin, bus manufacturing, pet care manufacturing. Stand up, give them a great round of applause. Mr. Yu manufactures 20,000 buses a year over in China. It is time we start manufacturing here in America and in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So I thank the both of you for your new renewed interest, and the VET folks have forms. Before you leave the country, we're going to sign those babies up. Folks, this is a great, great announcement for us. Obviously, in the pulp and paper industry, we've talked about this deal for a long time. It is $2 billion, it's 2,000 jobs. Everybody wanted this project. Every state wanted this project. This was the largest greenfield ever done by a Chinese company in the United States of America. It was the single largest deal ever done by a Chinese company in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So I can tell you how important this is to all of us. And Maurice is right. This was a team effort of everybody working together, all of our different agencies. This morning we met with the Secretary of Ag, Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Natural Resources to go through the final details to make sure that the state is doing everything they can. We had everybody together for a meeting there. That's what we do here in Virginia. We want to get things done. We want to get everybody together in one room to do what we need to do. So I appreciate that. We are on this beautiful 850-acre facility, which will now be totally transformed, as you know, for the pulp and paper products. But what's exciting, no tree fiber at all will be used. The paper products will all be chlorine-free, which is really spectacular. The end product, in addition to the paper products, will be fertilizer, which will be used by our farmers. And I can tell you, I went to the greenhouse in China, and I went to the Tranlin greenhouse. Let me tell you, it was like Jack and the Beanstalk had visited it. I had never seen such large plants in my life. So we know this is the greatest fertilizer. But in addition, since they're not doing the wood fiber, they're buying agricultural waste, many of the huskings that are left in the field, which traditionally have just obviously been waste product, are now going to be converted into product that they're going to use to make their product. It's another $50 million a year for our farmers. So it really is going to help all of our folks, our small grain farmers, and everybody who is involved in this. So this is a win-win for the Commonwealth of Virginia, and I thank them for everything they've done. I do want to thank you, Minister Chu, and I want to thank everybody in China. We have such a special relationship. China is our second largest trading partner. Canada is number 1. And I know you and I working together, Mr. Minister, we're going to beat Canada, and we're going to make China the best here with the Commonwealth. But it is $1.92 billion. But it's beyond that. It's what we have built together. I know, Alex, we got the folks here from obviously our beautiful museum, and I do want to thank you for giving us the Forbidden, you gave us the entire Forbidden City exhibit, which you could have taken anywhere, but you gave that to our great museum, the greatest museum in America. We thank you for that, and I know we have folks here from the ballet. And as you know, our ballet went over to China and performed over there, and it was truly extraordinary. So let's have our museum and ballet folks stand up, give them a great round of applause, because it is important, and obviously to build those ties, but to have our museum and our ballet folks really helps us increase business activity. So this is teamwork, so I do want to thank everybody here involved. Also, as we talked about this morning, one of the reasons we're here today is Virginia has very, very cheap energy costs. As you know, we have announced the Atlantic Coast Pipeline, which I've been a huge advocate. This is going to transform our advanced manufacturing and our manufacturing here in Virginia. I talked to the minister about this. This is so important for us. Right now, a lot of outsourcing has gone on. We can now manufacture here in Virginia because of our low energy costs. We can make up that differential on personnel costs. I'm telling you, what we're doing here today is a renaissance for America and the Commonwealth of Virginia, and Tranlin is the first flag down. So I'd like to make a little presentation if I could. I have a couple of gifts here. So if you could come on up here, Mr. Chairman, and Jerry, come on up. So we have a gift from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Let me just hold this up. This is a crystal copy of our beautiful Capitol, which was designed by Thomas Jefferson in 1785, completed in 1788. And in the middle, you can see George Washington, which is in the middle of our Capitol. It is the only live statue he stood for when he was alive, plaster put all over his body. That is the only one done by the famous sculptor, French sculptor Houdon, which is in our Capitol. So let me say this. You can't get this anywhere else. You can't get it in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Florida, Texas. When the English came in 1607, you know, they had some little picnic up in Massachusetts, some pilgrims. I don't even know what that was, but that was 1690. That was 12 years later than 1607. When the British came, they came to the Commonwealth of Virginia. Tranlin has now come here. And I know that 1607 doesn't mean much in China. You know, yeah, whatever. But I just want you to probably put this in office. Honestly, on behalf of every citizen in the Commonwealth of Virginia, this really is a game changer for our Commonwealth. And we want to thank you for what you have done for the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you very much. Okay, Jerry. Let's get a picture right there. All right, give a round of applause to these guys, everybody.